Hello flight simmers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to London Heathrow. And this video actually marks a very special one, since I did treat myself to a new GPU. Got myself the NVIDIA 4070 Super. Wow, look at this, that's a nice background to kicking off the video. Yeah, so we have a new graphics card, basically 2 generations later than my previous one. So previously I had the 2070 Super, now I have the 4070 Super, and of course, as you guys can imagine, there's a huge performance increase, which is super amazing. So this today is the very first video I am recording in proper 4K. So that's like my actual monitor setting is at 4K, so that's just 100% render scaling. I know that a lot of people like render the image quality up to 4K while they actually record it lower, but this is a proper 4K recording here. I am, at least in most situations, able to run it at 60 FPS. Right now it's a little bit below, we're at 44 at the moment. Might be the traffic, might be the airport, I don't know for sure. I also want to highlight that it is not as simple as just bumping up the resolution in Microsoft Flight Sim and off you go. There's a lot more to it, especially when it comes to the recording part of things, switching things around in the software. So I just want to say, give me like 2 or 3 videos time to make it, everything looks nice and dandy. It will take a bit of time to figure out all the detailed settings and stuff like this. So I don't know, maybe for this recording there might be still some little bits and pieces which are not 100% smooth. But yeah, it should nevertheless be a really cool experience. And yeah, so this is the first 4K video. We're doing it in Microsoft Flight Sim. Of course, I will also try to do an P3D video in 4K as soon as possible. Next week you're gonna see one which I recorded with the old setup still, another 777 video for you guys. So this will still be in the old setup, but then for the next one I will try to do a P3D video in 4K as well. Looking forward to try that. Right, so that's that for now. We are heading down to Nice today. Wow, another Virgin 787 going off. Awesome. Yeah, so we're heading down to Nice, which is a nice 1.5 hour flight. Nice typically has a very cool arrival, RNAV arrival, which I really love to fly. And we are doing it in the FlyByWire A320neo, which I haven't tested in a very long time. So previously I was not a huge fan of this aircraft because the cockpit just looked a little bit off, but now they've fixed that. They have a new cockpit model in there since a couple of weeks. And yeah, now we're gonna give it another try. I think it's a really good aircraft at this point in time. Yeah, so let's kick things off. We're flying online on VATSIM. We have ATC here at London Heathrow at the moment. Maybe we are also lucky later on for the arrival into Nice, but we will see about that. And so we just need to bring up the charts real brief. Right, so that's the routing. Pretty straightforward across the channel, across France. And then approaching Nice from the west, and then we'll probably head out over the ocean and then come back for the RNAV into Nice. But yeah, we will discuss that more in detail when we get there. For now, it seems like departure runway is 27 left today here at Heathrow. So we will have a bit of taxi to do, and then we will fly the Maxit departure. But we will get proper instructions from ATC, of course. So that being briefed, let's jump into the flight deck. Right, so here we are in the flight deck, and yeah, it's been a while since I operated the fly-by-wire, so I'm not sure if I get all of this EFB and loading stuff and everything up and running within short, but let's try anyway. So we will kick off the fueling. That should be completed just now because it's instant. And payload, get from sim brief. There we go. And was that also instant? Oh, it's going with GSX. Okay, now I got it. Now I get it. All right. Yeah, right now FPS are not super nice. Maybe I still need to tweak my settings here a little bit. Okay, down to 37 FPS. That's not great, but anyhow, let's get on with it for the time being. And let's see. I expect it to be a little bit better in Tunis, probably because it's a smaller airport with presumably less traffic as well. Alright, request. Let's see if this works. It does work indeed. Alternate is Lyon. We are flying Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel 390. This is all looking very nice indeed. There is no routing in here. Ah, there it comes. Still in progress. Okay, I was too quick. Too quick. Alright, we have a block fuel of 6.4. We will do the rest of the weights later on. Oh, come on. 6.4. Now let's see if we can actually get the Asus via the pre-departure clearance. So that's information Tango. We are requesting from Echo Golf Lima Lima. Sierra. Oh no, Tango did not work. Oh, Tango did. Okay, sorry. We are at stand 512. And so this is going off. Oh, this is so cool having all these features in here. Love it. Tango send. Did it send or did it not send yet? There we go. Okay. Right, let's see what we get back. Oh, there we go. Departure, max at 1 Golf, squawk 1075, ATMS Tango when ready, call frequency 118505. If unable, revert to voice. Roger. Roger, send. Nice. Okay. Oh. Kind of wanted to see this again. Okay, squawk 1075. 1075. So flight plan Heathrow departure 27 left. Max at 1 Golf. Insert. Right, and then for the arrival, for the time being, we will plan with the Nizar arrival 04 left, and that's the RMP Alpha 04 left. That's the most common one. But we will look at the charts in detail when we get there. It's a very interesting and fun approach to fly. In case you guys don't know it yet, we will set up the via later on. Insert. Cool, secondary copy. Oh, that's not implemented. Okay, never mind. It's not too important for us. And let's see. Are we completed? Looks like it. Zero fuel weight 58.9, rounding up always. 0.9, and then we got a zero fuel weight center of gravity 3246. So that's 32.5. Like that. Yeah, for the performance, I don't think we have a tool, at least not in here. But I did get myself a small little tool from the internet, which, to be honest, does not work perfectly, but it works. It works. It's
Luton traffic Ryanair 994 Foxtrot.
at least we get something, and then we have something to then we can be sure to get off the ground safely. I will just enter the details on the side here. So this is what we get from the tool. We have a 1+F takeoff, aircon on. Wind is 190 at 6 at the moment. OQNH is not correct. It needs to be 1020. And we get data. So flaps 1. V1 is 130. VR 131. And V2 148. So pretty low rotation speed in my opinion, but we will just roll with it. It will work. And flex temperature 38, which is also very low. I would expect to be much higher in the A320neo, but never mind. We will go with that, and it should be fine. Okay, for the initial altitude, let me double check the charts, but I think it's always 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 is sort of the initial clearance, constrained VORs. Right, then we will continue up here. And let's fire up the APU. Like that. Okay, and we will do some checklists. Cockpit preparation, gear pins and covers, remove fuel quantity. We have 6.4 tons on board, seat belts coming on right now. Adheres are nav, we can double check this data. IRS, nav, that looks good. And then we have barrel reference set to 1020 on all three, and that's looking good as well. Let's make this a bit brighter. Okay. Mark checklist complete. Right, we have the APU available external power coming off. Then we can disconnect everything in terms of ground services. It's looking good from the outside. And then we can... No, let's do the checklist first, and then we will call for pushback. Let's do it one by one, flying online. It's always good. Okay, parking brake is set, takeoff speeds and thruster inserted, windows are closed, beacons coming on right now. And this completes the before start checklist. Oh guys, and I'm just noticing, that's a bit frustrating, we are down to Unicom. Seems like they just locked off. Okay, at least we got the clearance via PDC. That's also pretty cool. But yeah, so now we can handle on our own. Let's check if there's no traffic over there. That looks good. That looks very good. Wow, there's a lot of heavy traffic here in Heathrow. What do we got back there? Another Dreamliner.
Heathrow traffic, KLM 2 Mike Charlie, short final 27 right.
Okay, and we are pushing. Oh. What's happening? Little VSync glitch there. All right, let's fire up, shall we? Starting number 1. Oh. Bro just spawned into me. Good timing as we're just leaving the gate. Nice. I think that's a really cool livery on the A320neo. Let me know what you think about it, the special one. Oh, my bad. Entirely my bad, guys. There we go. Wow.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Heathrow traffic, KLM 2 Mark Charlie, vacated 27 right.
Okay, I think we have a good start on number 1 that is available. Let's start number 2. Okay, in the meantime, this goes to Max with flap 1. Now I'm going a bit
traffic, Rock, 3
off the normal order here.
To
but
Nifty
it
Loki
should be
by
fine.
Bravo. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, so I guess we don't need this anymore.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Oh, trim we need to figure out, of course. Where do we find the information we need? Okay, so I am looking for the... Ah, there it is. Gross weight center of gravity. That's what I'm looking for. The 32.6. So let's trim it roughly like this. That should do down 0.5. Yeah, that's within limits. So that's good. Then we have APU off, master switch off, starter back to normal. Flaps are set. We will do quick flag control check. Full right, full left, neutral, full up, full down, neutral rudder, full left, and full right. Neutral, that's checked. And after start checklist, NTI is not required. ECAM status check, pitch trim is set, and rudder trim is neutral. Nice. We shall get going. Parking brake off. And let's move. And then I guess we will take... I don't know, do they usually taxi out via Bravo or Alpha to 27 left? Unsure. Let's take Bravo. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel is taxiing to holding point 27 left via Bravo Heathrow. Wow, this aircraft really picks up speed. Holy cow. Yeah, so FPS not quite where they are supposed to be. Let's see. I guess we will run with the setting just for now. And I guess it will be much better after takeoff. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel on Bravo for 27 left.
Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel, Heathrow Tower, good evening, hold November Bravo 3.
Holding November Bravo 3, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel. Alright guys, here we are, and tower is back online, very cool. So we were told to hold November Bravo 3, which is coming up right here. And then we will quickly complete the last checklist while the Aer Lingus is going out in front of us. Let's hold here, parking brake. TARA TO config is checked.
3 Golf departure, Boeing 1.
Taxi checklist, I kind of forgot. Okay.
Boeing 1, I've got you for the Compton 3 Golf departure.
We will do the takeoff checklist, the lineup checklist.
Is it Charlie Papa Tango?
When we are clear to line up.
Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel via November Bravo 3, line up runway 27 left.
Via November Bravo 3, line up 27 left, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel. Right. Okay, so strobe lights. I guess you would do them when you're cleared for takeoff, but let's do them now. So we are a bit early. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 27 left as identified. TCAS as TARA, and PAX 1 and 2 are on. Engines as calculated. Alright. Cool, looking forward to that. That should be fun indeed. Let's see how the FPS and the settings turn out for this departure.
Evening Tower Shuttle.
I still can't believe that we are flying in 4K at... yeah, now we are close to 60 FPS at least.
Shuttle 3 Romeo Heathrow Tower, good evening.
Very exciting.
27 right, you're just becoming number 2. Traffic ahead is 2 miles, surface wind 190 degrees, 6 knots.
Okay, roger that. Shuttle 3, Romeo.
Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel from November Bravo 3, runway 27 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 190 degrees, 6 knots.
Cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel. Alright guys, let's get going. Timer and chrono. Lights are set, so let's do it.
Speedbird 225, welcome to Heathrow. Taxi link 60, left on Bravo, Charlie, stand
50%. And manned flex 38, SAS and runway.
Bravo, Charlie, stand 547.
Oh, that's a lot of power. Okay, that's 100 knots.
Shuttle 3 Romeo, surface wind 190 degrees, 6 knots, expect late landing clearance.
We want rotate. And off we are. Nice, pulse rate is coming up. I'm afraid I don't have a wing view on this one. Let's do it like this. Nice, that's cool. Yeah, only medium settings for the moment.
Heathrow, would you like to terminal 4 this evening?
Stand by, kilometer Charlie.
Super 34 Golf Hotel, there's no further ATC available. Unicorn 1-2 estimate, have a safe flight, bye bye.
1-2.8 for Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel, thank you, bye bye. Okay, climb power.
Virgin 21 kilo.
Autopilot.
We're Boeing 787.
Flaps up, speed check, flaps are coming up.
Requesting IFR to
Let's do the lights. Chrono coming off.
Virgin 21 kilo.
Cool, Unicom, and so we can even keep on climbing. I think then there's no need for us to stick to the 6000 really. Nice. That's so smooth. I'm absolutely not being used to 60 FPS. On my old setup, I always had the sim limited to 30 because I couldn't really get much higher than this. But this is really, really nice. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. Okay, we are climbing. Let's keep on climbing, open climb, so we don't hold at the altitudes. And then we can go, I think we have 390 for today. Okay, and then we have a discontinuity to Mike India Delta, which we can then clear out just like that. Yeah, so 390, that's fine. Okay, cool. Guys, that was the departure out of London Heathrow in 4K. Sorry for mentioning it all the time, but I'm still amazed by that. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and then we will hopefully have a very, very nice Arnav approach into Nice. Enjoy, and catch you later. Alright folks, welcome back as we are descending through flight level 150, and yeah, this looks really spectacular. This is what I love Microsoft Flight Sim for. It's just terrain, it looks so incredibly nice, very, very close to real life. And yeah, so I believe this will be a very scenic arrival into Nice. Should be a fun one, doing the Arnav arrival, which we will brief just now. So let's pull up the charts. Very large, but here we are. So we are flying the Nizar arrivals, Nizar 7 Tango, now into Tipix, where we want to be max 250 knots below flight level 120, and then into Mike Uniform Sierra flight level 80 or above. From there, we will be on a heading. So it's not here, but we will be on a heading, sort of straight out over the ocean. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's heading 080 or something. And it will almost take us to Bispo, sort of passing south of Bispo, and then we'll turn direct Bispo, which is the final approach. 3000 going down to altitude 2000, which is also the decision altitude for Mike November 04 Alpha. And then from there, we will do the visual maneuvering with prescribed tracks. That's what we do. So we will, in a second, set up our extended runway centerline. And this is a very, very nice bit to fly manually by hand. Looking forward to that. That should be fun. So let's set up everything the way we need. So first of all, we will put in the fix. So flight plan, typic, fix, and this one will be based on 04 left, which is the arrival runway, and then we need the radial in there, which is 223. Right, and this should, yeah, there we can see it already. This builds us the extended center line. So from Mike November 04 Alpha, we continue straight and then right on the final approach. Yeah, this looks quite good, just the way it's supposed to look. Yeah, sometimes my VNAV bugs, then I need to quickly go into these settings and reselect the the VSync, of course. I think it's because I've also had some settings in the NVIDIA control panel, which I think I need to switch off. But yeah, that's what I mentioned in the beginning. So I'm still figuring out the system. The new graphic cards try to make it work as good as possible. So bear with me for the next 2 or 3 videos while I get all the small little bugs ironed out. Okay, I've also done some landing calculation, which we can redo now since we're a little bit lighter. The weight is actually decreasing as we burn fuel. So we will do medium water brake. Low, I'm not really sure if I trust this data. Seems a bit odd that we need more than 2 kilometers for landing on low water brake, but anyhow, we will do medium. It's not a huge runway. So we will do medium for sure, but then the wind is quite easy. I think it's a little bit of a tailwind even, so 330 at 6 is the latest I saw. Yeah, 330 at 7 it's now. On 1035, 10 degrees. It's fine. It will be a fun landing with a bit of a crosswind. Oh, seatbelts, I'm a little bit late on that. Right, and then we can run the approach checklist. So, bear reference is not set, but we can actually set it now. What was it? 3.8? 3.5. 3.5, that's set. 3 times. Seatbelts are on, minimums are set 2000, barrel 2000. Auto brake is medium, and engine mode selector is normal. Approach checklist completed. We can continue down as low as 3000. Right, and also, oh, I'm just seeing they are not independent. That's surprising. I thought they had implemented that by now. 27 miles to go on a direct distance. Yes, I'm quite enjoying the fly-by-wire. I think the cockpit looks way better now. It looked a little bit odd earlier on, and VNAV is almost spot on. There's some tiny little hiccups, but they are not really disturbing, so that's all fine. And yeah, then let's see how it handles on the landing. It handled really well on the departure, but let's see. And by the way, guys, how does it compare to the iniBuilds A320neo, which has been released recently? I have not, or I have tried that one. I loaded into the iniBuilds, and I saw the PFD, the primary flight display, and I really disliked the colors and everything, and then I switched it off again. So that was my sort of my deep level testing of the iniBuilds A320neo. But let me know what you think about it. How does it compare to the fly-by-wire? It felt a little bit odd to me that they would release yet another A320neo for the platform, but hey, apparently it's I don't know, really good aircraft to develop or something. I don't know, but yeah, let me know how it compares to this one. Nice traffic, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel is inbound Bispo for the RMP Alpha arrival in 204 left, Nice traffic. Alright, so we got that cleared, which was a little bit of a lie since we're not direct Bispo at the moment, but we will just fix that right now. We're heading off track there a little bit, so we might just go in there on a more direct way. Okay, double checking the distance, 19 miles on a direct way, so pretty soon we can go to flaps 1. Let's recycle that. I don't like that it overshoots so aggressively, so that's why I just recycled the direct. And there we can see the airfield. Nice. Really beautiful day here. Very high visibility. And then we'll be flying along the coast where the rich and pretty are living. That's why we are flying the RNAV, because they don't want the aircrafts to be coming over the city and disturbing all the people there with noise. So that's why they fly the RNAV during good turn conditions. They do have a straight and ILS as well, but they only use that when conditions require the ILS to be used. Okay, so we are on approach mode. I haven't heard anything on the frequency regarding other arrivals, so that should be fine as well. Yeah, 13 miles to go. Let's go. Flap 1, come on, a little bit more. Flap 1, speed check flaps 1. I'm just doing the lights now, so we are early. Seatbelts. And now we should be able to go approach. Technically. In fact, we are quite high. I'm just noticing that right now. I didn't pay proper attention before, but we should be lower at this point, but I think we can still recover. So flaps 2, speed check flaps 2. Let's drop the gear. Let's go speed 180. Let's go flaps 3. Yeah, we are only like 500 feet too high, so we will be fine. We can recover from this, but I did not pay proper attention before. I have to be honest. Okay, by the next waypoint we need to be visual, which we are, so we will take the aircraft like that.
$2,500.
Let's go back to manage speed. This is coming 3000 for the go round altitude. Oh, now I got the V-sync hiccup again. I really hope this does not happen close or at landing. Continue. Yeah, now we are back on profile, almost too low. Oh, again? That really sucks. Alright, flight director off. Landing checklist, ICAM landing no blue, beside cabin, which we don't really pay attention here in the sim. And yeah, so that's how it works. We are flying track 354, just right of this big hotel down there. And then very soon we will take a slight right-hand turn.
1,000.
And this should do the trick for a nice landing. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it work. Nice traffic, speed by 34, Golf Hotel is on the final approach for runway 04 left, Nice traffic. Okay, I think we can start. Very soft right-hand turn. Feels like we're a little bit too low. So I'm holding altitude here for a second. Yeah, and this is working out quite nice. Okay, overshot a little bit, but it's not too bad. So I am running the sim on high settings for now. Let's hope it does not get too stuttery. It's really hard to see the poppies, but I believe I do see a lot of red.
400.
Yeah, still looks like 4 reds, but I don't... Ah, there's one white, okay. Yeah, maybe we have been a little bit shallow. Okay, and that's a 8 knot crosswind. That's quite a bit more than I expected.
Retard. 10. 5.
Come on. There we are. Reverse. Reverse green decel. Okay, no auto brake. Interesting. Some manual braking. Alright, and there we are. Idle forward. Okay guys, welcome to Nice everyone. Yeah, not too bad. FPS dropping a little bit, but yeah, still fairly smooth. Hope it was same for you. Sometimes there is a bit of a difference between recording and what I see on the screen. Definitely have to do something about the V-Sync. We will taxi in here. Or actually, no, let's take a left-hand turn. Not sure if we can go through there, so let's play it safe. Quick cleanup as well. And landing lights. Taxi strobes to auto, starting the APU. And then we will find a stand on Terminal 1. Um, 12 Alpha, I think, should be right. Okay, flight time 137. Okay, even have a docking system, that's always nice. And there we are. Okay, parking brake. Shutting off engines 1 and 2. Request deboarding. We will go APU bleed, beacons. This comes to auto seatbelts. Fuel pumps. Oh, external power is already available. Fine for me. Quickly running the parking checklist. Parking brakes or chocks are set. Engines are off. Wing lights are off. Fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist is completed. Alright guys, so this completes our A320neo British Airways flight from London Heathrow to Nice, and I hope you have enjoyed this one guys. Let me know what you think about the 4K resolution especially. Yeah, for me in the sim it looked fairly okay. but as I mentioned, sometimes it looks very different on the recording, so I don't know how it's looking in the end for you. But yeah, I will iron out the little bugs, and then hopefully very soon we have a really high quality 4K videos for you guys. I'm very much looking forward to that. Alright, and with that, I am saying goodbye from Nice, and thanks for tuning in on this one, guys. And yeah, next week, 777 P3D video coming for you guys. But this was still recorded with the old graphic cards, so don't expect to see 4K quality in this one. But then after that, I will also be recording a higher quality P3D videos, of course. Alright, guys, take care, everyone, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.